Today we're going to see if all drag queens think the same. I really like doing these type of videos, so let's hop in and see what the queens think. Obviously, I am, you know, fully capable of being part of this conversation as I've been in drag once. I've performed once. Well, I've been in drag multiple times, but I've only performed once. Cue my main channel video of me becoming a drag queen for a day. I get my fancy shit, fancy clothes. But anyways, let's see what these queens have to say. Gorgeous!
There's a difference between being a drag queen and being transgender.
Obviously,
3,
right?
2, 1.
They're all gonna, okay, good.
Over here fast.
Alrighty, good. I'm glad we didn't have to.
They're two completely separate things,
yes, okay.
You know? One's like artistic expression and one's an actual like gender identity.
Right.
Yeah, like the easiest way I had someone explain it to me was like,
love her hair.
Drag is what you do, trans is who you are.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Very well done, well said.
Yeah.
Well, I will
Wait,
say this.
is that cornbread? Stop. When was this? This is from 2019.
I know. No.
Cornbread.
I agree with y'all. I'm clarifying for the people out there because me and the type of drag that I do, maybe not with my rainbow hair right now, y'all, but when I have my blonde hair and my cleavage out and I look like a woman, whether that is a transgender woman or a cisgender
she said when I look fit.
I get hit up by men in the public who don't know drag and they do think I'm a woman or they don't understand the difference even when I tell them. So I do think it is important to know that there are people out there who don't know the difference, and for them I would just really say, this is an illusion, a pretend, a performance. That is an identity. And there are people who like to walk the line between both, and that's fine too.
My family is supportive of my career.
Oh, okay. Well, this
3,
is subjective.
2,
like, this is
1.
like, everyone's gonna have their own. This is personal. This is their family, not necessarily.
I would just say it didn't start off that way.
Cornbread.
I started drag a year and some change ago, and I didn't post anything on Facebook or anything like that until about 3 months in because I was afraid of it. And then my brother, who is the one that I kind of argue with a lot, was the first person to actually share like my pictures and was like, keep it going and like I'm proud of you and everything. And then from there, all of my family followed suit. Probably because they think I'm gonna get rich from it and they want money. But
well, at the age of 17,
I love that.
I got thrown out of my house by my mother on my birthday when they found out I was gay. And ever since then, they haven't supported me up to this day. Yeah, it's very hurtful.
I'm going to change my answer to somewhat disagree after hearing your story. I remember when I first moved to LA and started getting gigs that like seemed really impressive to me. I was like, Dad, do you know what drag is? I do drag. And he was like, no. And he was like, well, don't tell your mom because my mom was really sick. And then my mom passed away and I never told her.
Oh, God.
And so that's something that I think about a lot.
That's gonna make me cry. That's
Women
so sad.
Can do drag. 3,
Yeah, of course
2,
they can.
1.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, we got a little controversial queen up in
You don't have
here.
to come here just because we did.
No,
Live your truth.
no, this is an issue I've always been very divided on, and I have to be very careful with how I say this. I do stand divided on what my definition of drag is and like where a biological cisgendered woman fits into that. Because obviously, yes, women can do drag because we have a drag king here, you know, and like we have femme queens and hyper queens, so yes, they can and they do. Do I personally agree with that? I know too many girls who have come up to me and asked me to teach them drag, and I get them on at a show at my home bar or whatever, and they show up in just like their regular club makeup. And
well, honey, then you're not doing a good job. You're not doing a good job being a drag mother if you're not gonna help them. Now, are ya?
Oh, I can't tell her that's not drag.
I have to jump off of that really quick. Like, my belief is that drag is the art form of gender. It is the performing of gender. And we are all negatively impacted by societal expectations of gender. How we should or shouldn't sound like, what we should or shouldn't wear,
Same with women.
what we should or shouldn't be into. And so we all have something to share through drag. So to tell anyone that their drag is not valid is really frustrating because we all have struggles with gender.
And the thing I will say as a cis woman is that like, as women, we are taught our entire life, you know, to listen to what men tell us about how we're supposed to look. And the whole point of drag is to throw all of that in the garbage.
Yeah.
I was very feminized as a child, and getting really personal here, but I'm actually a cancer survivor, and I lost my hair and was bald when I was a 7-year-old girl. And so everyone around me, in the name of supporting and loving me, which is beautiful, tried to make sure to emphasize everything that was feminine about me. And for me, my drag persona and discovering drag and doing drag has been all about reclaiming who I am and my identity.
Wow.
It's your opinion, and honey, I don't argue with opinions. That's your live your fantasy. But in my head, it's telling someone, I'm going to impersonate you, and I'm going to live out what I think you are, but you can't. To me, that just seems off.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not on the disagree side. I'm on the somewhat agree side, because I'm saying, if you're going to do it, and that goes for everybody, really do it. Don't be in there half-assing it.
Sometimes people don't know how to do it.
Right.
Everyone has a right to look the way they
And I have a right to stand on this line.
No, you're good. Stay over there, but we still gonna disagree with it. You can stay on the side all you want to.
Yeah,
drag reinforces negative stereotypes about women.
What?
3, 2,
what?
1.
What?
I chose disagree strongly disagree, because it said drag, and I don't think all drag is female impersonation.
I fully agree with that. The only reason I'm here at somewhat disagree and not over there is because there are a lot of drag standards that reinforce female stereotypes, such as like nails, lashes, wigs. And there are some amazing super queer
Okay. I understand the question now. I thought it was like, is drag hurting females? That's what like I interpreted it as, but I understand that drag does take a lot of the, I forget what was it? The female stereotypes?
It's amazing and do whatever the fuck they want. But there are queens who will go to the club and they'll read you because they're like, girl, you're not wearing nails.
Yeah.
Girl, your heel is not above 5 inches.
Yeah.
And by reinforcing those stereotypes for a drag queen impersonating a woman, you're reinforcing those stereotypes.
Okay, yeah. I agree with that.
Look like that.
For sure.
I think a lot of
But I don't think it's forcing women, because you expect a woman to look like this? This is full fantasy. This is a character. This is exaggeration. Like, drag is not anything close to what a day-to-day woman is. It's obviously like way far left field. Like, this is in the fantasy world. Like, this is
really unreasonable expectations from drag queens about the nails and the hair and the hips and the that is because suddenly drag queens are on television. And one of the unfortunate parts about breaking drag to straight people or straight audiences is making it to some degree palatable. And the reason someone like RuPaul shot to fame was because she was stunning, she was beautiful, she was a supermodel. I think we're definitely seeing the effects of stunningly beautiful drag queens on television, because now a lot of us are expected to look that way.
Yeah.
But in fairness, you could wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here because I love the beauty of a woman, the way she looks, whether she's skinny, big girl, or any of color. It's the beauty, it's a homage that you're giving.
Yeah. The problem is not the queens and the performers who want to look like a beautiful woman. It's the queens who will judge other queens for not doing that, for not following these female beauty standards.
The drag community is diverse and inclusive.
Oh, well, I can't really answer this.
1.
I don't know.
Dang, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna have to, make your shift.
I'm joining you on this.
Thank you. I'm really gonna have to say somewhat disagree, even from my own stance on an opinion question earlier, where I didn't believe that necessarily all cisgender women should do drag. Drag is not 100% inclusive, because I have been told I'm not this enough or I'm not that enough. I had a girl touch my stomach and go, girl, don't you wanna wear a girdle? And I said, no, I don't. So, I mean, I can't say that we're totally inclusive. I think we're going towards that, and we should be, but we're not right now.
And drag at large is still such a boys' club. I know as a king, there's either people don't book kings at all, or there's like a quota where they're like, oh, like we're gonna book a king. And it's like, no, bitch, I'm talented. Like, it is in your best interest to book me. And if you don't book me, I'm gonna produce my own show, which is what I did.
Yeah, I feel like there are definitely pockets of inclusivity. And while I do love West Hollywood, I will say I didn't start getting booked in West Hollywood until I was on a TV show. Because they wouldn't have me there. And it still feels weird sometimes going into that environment.
It's weird for me too. And then that's a place where I also thought, I need to wear nails, I need to pad and all of this thing. But then I think I felt so much love going to places in downtown saying what you're doing is valid, that's why I'm comfortable enough to walk around in any venue. And it's divided in sections, absolutely. I will not say it's not. But I think there's a spot for everybody in all these areas.
I like the way I look outside of drag. 3, 2,
oh,
1.
wow, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, wow, good for them. That's great.
Bitch, I'm hot out of drag. You love yourself first, then you love the craft.
I feel very thankful to be happy with the way I look outside of drag because I think there are a lot of people that don't. I know a couple of friends who have told me that they do drag because it makes them feel more confident with their appearances, because outside of drag, they feel ugly and they feel like a nobody.
I love his earring.
I used to really fucking hate the way I looked. I was a short, skinny kid, and I was femme. I was the worst of everything you could possibly be growing up Catholic Mexican in the South, you know? Through drag, I was able to find the things I loved about myself and kind of feed that until I got to a point where
I love her earrings too.
I love the way I look. I fucking love it. I don't know if I would have gotten there without the drag.
I mean, I love the way I look out of drag. Like, I'm a big guy, which it is harder to be a gay man who is larger. I can go to West Hollywood in drag and sit VIP at Pump or Sir. If I go as a boy, I gotta check my ID, pay maybe double the cover. You know, no one's gonna buy me a drink. I gotta buy the doorman a drink. Like, it's like that. So I love myself out of drag. I just need y'all to love me up out of drag. You can find me. Hello, thank you.
I've seen all of you outside of drag, and it's a very distinct look. And I like y'all outside of drag. I don't know if that counts for anything because it's your opinion, but listen, I live for y'all outside of drag, and I'm glad for y'all.
This was so sweet. I love Cornbread so much. I'm so sad she's no longer in this season. Was that a spoiler? But she'll be back, I'm sure. If you didn't know, she got an injury in this season of Drag Race. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment if you want to see more of these. Do all blank think the same? And that's it for today. Until next time, I'll see you next time. Good damn bye.